You hear that sizzle? Well, this morning we're in the tune-in kitchen serving up something good to eat. And joining us, a super chef who's famous for his gumbo, corn, mock stew, and beignets. Yeah, this morning he's serving up a chicken dish with a kick. Legendary Louisiana chef Kevin Belton joins us once again. Good morning.
Introduction like that, that check must have cleared.
Yeah, we can leave now. We can go eat. Man, you really got it sizzling this morning, huh?
It's all about flavors. It's all about flavors. And you know, if you like chicken, you could do this with shrimp. But this is a little twist. This will give a little bourbon flavor, but also give us a little bit of an Asian flavor. And that's something that we really don't think about doing. But one of the tricks to this is that we're serving this over rice. Okay? But let me show you something real quick what I do. My rice is cooking, but if you look in that pan, there's some green onions, there's parsley, and my rice is cooking in chicken stock.
Boy, that's going to really give it some good flavor.
You know, when you serve something over rice, now you have flavor coming from underneath as well as on top. So,
one of his secrets right there. Okay.
I use a little bit of our Creole seasoning on our chicken, put it in a bowl. I cut up chicken thighs. I love thighs because they're just juicy and moist. Dusted it with cornstarch. Now the trick to this is getting the pan hot, and I let it sit, and I haven't touched it for at least a few minutes. Because when we flip it over, you're gonna see how it makes that nice crust.
It's a little crusted, really good brown color on it too.
That's what we're looking for. Because our chicken is gonna get cooked all the way through, but we're gonna make a wonderful sauce for it. But here, this little piece, you know, come on, turn over. It won't turn over.
He's waiting for the whiskey.
He's waiting for the whiskey. and that's something, you know, it's all about the flavors you put in, that's the taste that's gonna come out. Personally, I don't drink, but I will cook with beer, or I'll cook with whiskey and things like that. One of the tricks to cooking with bourbon or any type of alcohol, wine or whatever, is you have to let it cook so the flavor cooks out, that alcohol taste cooks out of it. Or you're left over with a back taste on the back, you know? All right, we'll break this up. We're gonna get this out of the pan, into our bowl with our other chicken. And you know what we'll do? Then, tell you what, we'll be ready to make our sauce in just a little bit.
And that's where we're gonna see the bourbon?
Yes.
For more on all of Chef Kevin's tune-in recipes, head to our website, WBRZ.com. We're serving it up on WBRZ.com. Coming up, bourbon chicken pecan chewies. We've got it all this morning on Tune In with Chef Kevin. Get ready to say, c'est bon à manger. It's good to eat. And you'll be saying that after you try bourbon chicken prepared by the king of Tune In's Roux Crew, Chef Kevin Belton, who joins us once again. Welcome back.
Hey, always a pleasure.
We got the chicken. It's ready.
Okay, time for you to get to work.
Time to sauce it up.
We're going to sauce it up. I tell you what, I'm going to throw a little chicken stock in the pan right quick for you to get started. And one of your favorite things, a little garlic. Okay.
You can smell that immediately.
Now, here we go. Here's what we have. We have soy sauce with a little...
Gives it a little Asian flavor.
A little red wine vinegar. I'm sorry, a little apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We have some apple juice.
You like that? Gives it a little sweetness.
Gives it a little sweetness. And of course, you want to check it out first and get a little whip?
A little bourbon. And you can really use any kind of bourbon for this, right?
You could. You could. You know, use the one that's in the pantry. I always say use the one that's in the pantry. You know, for yourself, use your good bourbon. Company's coming over, use the one that's on sale.
You saw how I kind of made it fall on my fingers a
I saw
little bit.
that. I saw that. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Look, we're going to get in some red pepper flakes, a little bit of onion, and some ginger powder.
You got ginger. So really, it is taking on an Asian flavor here.
It is. It is. Now, to sweeten this up, brown sugar. We're going to put a cup of brown sugar in there. That is going to...
Ooh, I can smell it.
You smell that?
The ginger is really
good. The ginger,
good.
That sweetness. We got the sweetness from the brown sugar. We've got the spiciness from the red pepper flakes. Basically, we're going to boil this and let it reduce. I tell you what, JP, let's get that chicken back in.
Okay. Here's all of it?
Yeah, just slide that baby on in there. All right.
That's good.
So we're going to crank our fire up, let this sauce reduce down, and one of the things to help tighten the sauce, we made a little slurry. Just a little water and cornstarch. That's going to help tighten up.
Give it a little thickness.
Yeah, and you know what? You don't need to put the bowl in it.
That's a drunken bowl. That bowl's drunken now. Yeah, drunken bowl, right here.
So this is going to cook down. We want to reduce this sauce by half where it'll get nice and tight and it'll coat our chicken.
That ginger and soy really give it a nice flavor.
Yes.
It's going from bourbon chicken into an Asian chicken.
Exactly, exactly. I tell you what, we're going to have some good flavors here.
For more on all of Chef Kevin's tune-in recipes, head to our website, WBRZ.com. Yes, we're serving them up at WBRZ.com. C'est bon à manger. Stay with us as we continue serving up something good to eat. Louisiana is famous for pecans. Some of the best come from Bergerons and New Roads. You can sample some of the best in Chef Kevin Belton's recipe for pecan chewies. He joins us in the tune-in kitchen with more. Got to have something sweet this morning, especially with this chicken dish.
And especially something that the kids can do. Look, soft butter, 2 sticks of softened butter, which is a cup, 2 cups of brown sugar. And you know, this is something where, like, I'm just using a spatula to mix this together because everything is just going to go in and just get all mixed together. You don't need to break out any fancy equipment for this. A couple of eggs with a little vanilla in them.
This is another one of those recipes that's so simple. You probably got everything at home. You can make this at the last minute.
Exactly. You know, and that's what some of the best things are, things that are made right at the last minute. You know, this is one of those dishes where I kind of made these by accident one day, just playing around with something. I'm like,
kind of just spilt it, and it was, oh, it tastes good.
Wait, this could work. This could work. Now you see how smooth this got?
Yeah.
See, it just smoothed itself out. So now we have a couple of cups of flour that we just have to work this flour in to make this where we don't have any white streaks. And then we'll get our pecans in. But this is one of these dishes where it's nice, it's simple, minimal effort to do it. And one of the tricks to this, because everybody can see me mix this, the trick is the pan. I've taken parchment paper and I've overlapped, at least it didn't hit the floor. I've overlapped it, so once we spread everything out in here and it bakes, to get it up, we can pull the paper out to get it out much easier.
It's magic.
It'll be magic, yeah. We'll show folks how magic, and this is nice and simple. It's just, I believe in quick, easy kind of desserts. Cooking shouldn't be that hard, all right? And you know, of course, me impatient, I wanted this to come together quicker, but it's gonna be fine. And we'll get our pecans in. And you know what? If you want, you can work this together with your hands. Go ahead, throw those pecans in there for me.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, and oh, you're counting them. I like that.
I tell you what, when you cook with pecans, you know fall is almost here. The holidays are almost here.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we'll just fold these in, and we'll get this spread out in our pan. And 350-degree oven, 20 minutes, this is ready.
20 minutes, that's it?
20 minutes, that's it.
Easy peasy, man. And
That's
you come
it.
out with a delicious dessert.
Exactly.
You know the kids are going to love to do this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Can't wait to try these. For more on this sweet recipe and all of Chef Kevin's tune-in recipes, head to our website, WBRZ.com. We're serving them up at WBRZ.com. From sweet to savory, we'll serve up the finished products coming up next. You're watching Tune In. It's a great fall menu. Bourbon chicken and pecan chewies. And joining us once again, legendary Louisiana chef Kevin Belton. Man, I'm ready to try this. But
And you're not going to get drunk off of it. You know, if you want a buzz, have a drink.
We already finished the bottle. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. But this is your favorite part. It's the cooking is one thing, but sitting down, enjoying a great meal, but getting together, visiting, talking about the holidays, football, whatever.
You know, growing up in Louisiana, I don't know if we appreciate as much how much time we spend in the kitchen. You know, growing up uptown in one of these old houses, we never went in the living room or the dining room except for holidays when the house was full. everything happened in the kitchen, at that kitchen table.
You said this is all about flavors. I can smell the ginger. I can smell the soy sauce. I don't really smell the whiskey or the bourbon at all.
I did a little bit of Creole seasoning on the chicken thighs. I cubed them up. Then I dusted them with cornstarch. Put them in a hot skillet with a little oil and let it sit for about 3 minutes before I flipped them over to get a little crunch on it. Cornstarch gives things a little crunchiness to them. So if you're frying something, you want a little extra crunch, instead of just using flour, add cornstarch to that flour when you fry. Okay? And then we took the chicken out of the pan, and that's when you made the sauce. With the soy sauce, with the apple cider vinegar, with a little brown sugar. We put in some brown sugar. We did apple juice for a little sweetness. And then the bourbon.
And you said it's the best sauce you've ever seen.
It gives that, thank you very much. Boom, boom. But it helps thicken it up, plus that little slurry helps thicken it up. But like you said, the ginger, and we used powdered ginger with a little red pepper flakes. You could take a little fresh ginger and grate a little fresh ginger in there as well.
Well, I got to brag on you, because if you need like some things to put on here, like Worcestershire sauce, rubs, and that, you got your own line right here.
Yeah, you know, I've been really fortunate to work with some really nice folks that help me out making the seasoning and all. And it's nice and simple, but it's all about the visiting. And look at this, the pecan chewies. You know, it looked like a mess in a bowl, but I tell you what, once you get them in the oven and bake them, this is a great after-school snack, a great snack for a long car ride, kid on the way to practice here.
If this is on the menu, you know fall is almost here.
Exactly.
Chef Kevin, great to see you once again. Thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure. Keep cooking.
Bon appetit. We've got all of Chef Kevin's tune-in recipes at our website, WBRZ.com. That's WBRZ.com. You try these recipes, you'll be saying, c'est bon à manger. It's good to eat. Stay with us. You're watching Tune In. We'll be right back.